Hi everyone, welcome back to my DevOps Career YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to show you a real-time IAM scenario where we create two IAM users, one with an AWS managed policy and other with an customized IAM policy. And then we log in as each user to verify the access. Okay. Currently, I am working as a cloud engineer in an organization. So this email has been represented as a me. So I am framing these scenarios today. Okay. I have received an email from my manager stating that two new employees have joined our organization and requires AWS access based on their roles. So the very first employee is Ramesh has joined as a DevOps engineer and he needs access to EC2 services to practice deployments and start and stop instances and understand infrastructure operations. Suresh has joined as a cloud support engineer. He only needs read-only access to EC2 for monitoring and basic troubleshooting purpose, and he should not be allowed to make any configuration changes. My task is to create IAM users for both employees and provide role-based access to ensuring them Ramesh receives permissions using an AWS managed policy and Suresh receives permissions using a custom IAM policy following the least privileges principle. Okay, let me log into my AWS account. Currently, I have already logged into my AWS accounts with a user called Manju. I have full control over this account. Okay, let me go to the click on this IAM and go to users and click on create users. Okay, the user name I will give as Ramesh DevOps. Okay, and I will provide management console access to this Ramesh DevOps user so that he can log into the console and make changes on the service called EC2. I am providing a customized password for this Ramesh DevOps user. Click on next. Okay. Now I can attach the policy directly to the Ramesh user. Okay. So Ramesh is looking for EC2 full access. Okay. Let me filter EC2 in the search box to find the full access. This policy is a AWS managed policy, which is managed by AWS and maintained by AWS, and they are easy to use when full access is required. So I have selected this AWS managed policy. Okay, now let's click on the next. So I will create this user called Ramesh DevOps. So the user has been created now. Okay. So now what I will do is I will create one more user called Suresh now. Click on continue. So click on create user and now I will create user Suresh and support. Now I will provide user a management access again and I will provide customized password. Okay. So let me click on next. So next, I won't attach the policy directly to the call Suresh user because I haven't created any policy for the Suresh yet. Okay. Now I'm just creating the user called Suresh. Okay. Let me go to the policy section here. It is in the left side of the console in IAM. So click on create policy. Okay. So we need to create a customized policy for the Suresh. So he is going to have the read-only access to the EC2 console. Means he can only see the instances that is available in the EC2. Okay. So I have an JSON which is already framed here. Okay. I will click on this JSON and I'm removing this dummy code. So I have put my own customized policy. This policy has an action called EC2, which describes the instances in all the regions in all the resources. Okay, let me click next, and I will give this policy as EC2 read only access, read only custom policy. So this policy has o- only access to see the EC2 instances, but whoever going to use this policy, they cannot make any changes apart from viewing the EC2 instances. Let me create this policy. Okay. Now go back to the users, click on the users. So Ramesh DevOps has an only permission called EC2 full access. So Ramesh can make any change in the service called EC2. And let me go to the users called Suresh support. So for the Suresh, we need to provide only EC2 read-only access, which we have created a customized policy for the Suresh. So I clicked on Suresh. This is the details related to Suresh. If you see here in the permission section, no policies assigned to Suresh for now. So I will attach the policy. So I created one policy, okay, which I can attach the policy directly. So I will filter EC2, okay, read only customized policy. This is the policy which I have created. This is a customer managed policy because I created a customized policy according to the company standards. Click on next. So I have added the permissions to Suresh as well. Okay. Now, first we need to log into the Suresh user or Ramesh as well to check whether the policies are working as expected or not. Okay. Click on Ramesh. So click on security credentials. I can copy this console signing link. Let me copy the signing link. Go back to the Edge browser, which I already opened and kept. Click on enter. Now the username for the Ramesh is this is a username. This is a username. Copy the username which I already created. So, so I have given the customized use password for Ramesh and I provided the password. Click on sign in. So let me go back to the user called Ramesh. So Ramesh has a permissions of EC to full access. It means Ramesh can create, modify, delete, or perform any actions related to EC2. Okay, let me go to I have logged in with the user called Ramesh now. Okay, this is the user called Ramesh. You can see the name here. So let me go to the EC2. So let me go back to the Mumbai region. So I have one EC2 instance. So Ramesh is able to see the instance here. So let me go to this launch EC2 instance and launch EC2 instance test. So I'm going to launch EC2 instance to verify the permission that is attached to this user called Ramesh. So Ramesh has full access, okay, on this EC2. So Ramesh is able to create the EC2 instance. Why? Because Ramesh is having a full control on this specific service called EC2. So I'm the EC2 now. So I'm able to create a test instance here. So let me go to the any other thing like volume. Let me see if Ramesh is able to create a volume or not. Okay. So I created this volume. The size of the volume is 100 GB. So let me create. So Ramesh is able to create the volume as well. It means it shows that Ramesh has having a full control over the EC2 service. Okay, let me go back to the other user called Suresh. Okay, so this is a user called Suresh. Click on this user and click on the security credential. This is a sign in link for the user called Suresh support. So I have opened one more browser for login purpose. I enter the sign in URL link, console URL link. Let me give the username as Suresh support. So enter. So I will give the customized password for Suresh, which I have already given. So if you see what is our expected outcome for Suresh is the Suresh can view the resources, I mean instances in the EC2. So let me go back to the EC2. I clicked on the service called EC2. We have the resources, I mean EC2 instances in the Mumbai region. So let me switch the region to Mumbai region. So if you see here, the Suresh is able to see the instances here. But according to the policy, customer manager policy, which we have provided, Ramesh is only, Ramesh can only see the instances. Suresh is able to see the resources, but he cannot stop, or he cannot terminate the EC2 instances. So this is a user called Suresh support. So let me click the instances which we created earlier by using the Ramesh user. Let me try to stop it. I'm trying to stop the service. So it shows that the Ramesh is not having a authorized permissions to stop an EC2 instance. Okay, let me perform one more action. Try to terminate the EC2 instance. Okay, terminate EC2 instance. It means deleting permanently a virtual server. Okay, so even after trying to terminate, Suresh is facing, he is not authorized to perform terminate EC2 instance by using his permissions. So let me go back to the volumes and let me see am I able to create any volume or not. So here it shows that I'm not authorized to perform or view the resources in the volume section. Okay, so let me try to create. So this is it is showing that Suresh is not able to create any resources in the EC2 console by because Suresh is assigned with a customer managed policy least privileges. He can only view the resources, but he cannot modify the resources. Okay, that is the least privileges we have provided. The user can view the EC2 instances, but when I try to stop, and or terminate an EC2 instance, it is getting an access deny error. Okay, this is clearly shows how AWS IAM follows the principle of least privileges. Each user gets only the permissions required for their role. Okay, this is a very common AWS setup in the real time. Okay, office environment. Okay, so if you found this video is useful, please like, share, and subscribe to my DevOps career for more practical AWS and DevOps content. Thank you all.